I love this game once upon a time. Red light, green light.
Green light.
Green light, red light. Look, your home purchase, it ain't no game. So hold up on signing those papers until you hear what I have to say. Imagine investing your life savings into a house only to discover it's a ticking time bomb. Today, I'm revealing the 9 dangers that could turn your dream home into an absolute nightmare. From Baltimore to the ocean to Cumberland out in Western Maryland. These issues, they're lurking everywhere. We're talking about foundation cracks, outdated electrical systems, extensive water damage, and so much more. This isn't just about saving money, it's about protecting your future. Look, I believe in people, but there are wolves,
cock-a-doodle-doo,
in sheep's disguise out there, and not everyone among us is telling us the truth about the condition of homes. And some of them may be your family and friends because they're motivated by that green, by that money. You can't afford to miss this crucial information, and you won't. Your dream home, it could be a positive experience or it could be a disaster waiting to happen. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn could save you from making the biggest mistake of your life. If we have not met, my name is Mark Avery of Maryland Housing Market, and we're getting back after it, because where there's chaos, there is opportunity. Purchasing a house is a big, big deal. It's the biggest investment of your life, whether you plan to live there or rent it out to make some extra money. Come on now. Buying a house is expensive, so you don't want to make a mistake. So you don't want to make a major mistake, or at least you want to minimize the mistakes that you do make. There's only so many hard lessons one can handle financially before you're in trouble. Hiring an inspector to look at the property will 100% help, and that's a must. Look, but you.
yes,
Not you, him.
That's right, you also had to keep your eyes wide open to try and spot the problems on your own. Some problems, or rather issues, come up and should be absolute deal breakers. One thing for certain, you got to trust your instinct. And here are the biggest items to look for when you shop for a house that should stop you from buying. Don't be scared. We got this. Here are the top 9 problems to run away from. Run to the hills. Opt out. Check it out real quick. Before we dive deeper, this is the property inspection addendum in the state of Maryland. And as of October 2022, the buyer has the right to inspect, request repairs, and or opt out for any reason whatsoever. There's a lot you can do with this addendum to make your offer more attractive. But do not waive your right to opt out for any reason. That's your exit stage left in case one of these monsters we're about to uncover unveils itself. You hear me? No particular order. Number 1 on the list, foundation cracks. Foundation issues may be challenging and cost thousands of dollars to fix. You might not know precisely how bad things are until you start the repairs. It could be Pandora's box. More and more issues appear as you dig deeper. Wall cracks, bouncing floors, counters separated from walls, all can be signs of foundation issues. Fact, keep this in mind. This is real important as I go through this. 1, structural integrity. Cracks can indicate serious structural problems that may worsen over time. 2, costly repairs. Fixing foundation issues can be extremely expensive, often requiring professional intervention. Hairy homeowner out there, and ain't gonna cut it. Resale value. Number 3, homes with foundation problems can be harder to sell and may fetch a lower price. That's a fact. Number 2 on our list, outdated electrical systems. Failing to make necessary electrical repairs can be dangerous. Look, it can also be hazardous if you don't know what you're doing, if you try to do it yourself. And that's a hell no for me. If I can't see it, I ain't touching it. Truth be told, my wife Margaret, she's much more handier than me. Love my wife. Anyway, hiring an electrician to repair extensive damage can cause your bill to balloon rapidly. To avoid that situation, try to get an accurate picture of what repairs are necessary before you buy a home. Keep this in mind. 1, safety hazards. Old wiring can be fire risk and also may not meet current safety standards, Number 2, insurance issues. Some insurers may refuse coverage or charge a higher premium for homes with outdated electrical systems. Alert, alert. Federal Pacific panels, electrical panel boxes, they were installed in homes in 1950 to 1980. They were discontinued because the circuits, they heated up and caused fires. All electric panels have a manufacturer stamp name on it. Beware of that. Number 3, upgrade costs. Rewiring a house can be a significant expense, often requiring walls to be open. More issues. Number 3, an aging or damaged roof. The average cost to replace a roof in America is more than $9,000 according to Angie's List. Not only are repairs and replacements costly, but the process can add extreme layer of stress. That's a fact. After you buy a home, delaying repairs can lead to an expensive damage. Keep this in mind. 1, leak potential. Damaged or old roofs are prone to leaks, which can cause extensive water damage. Look at it from all sides when you're out there looking at your house. If you see that green mossy growth that might look Harry Potter and all cute, that's not good because the moss gets in there between those shingles and causes and spreads leaks. So check that out. Replacement costs. Roof replacement is a major expense, often costs thousands of dollars. Energy efficiency, that's real. A well-maintained roof is crucial for energy efficiency, affecting heating and cooling costs. Another fact real quick, insurers. If that roof is older than 20 years, that homeowner's insurance will not write the policy. That's a new fact. Look, I know with certainty there's a house out there with your name on it. You just got to be smart. And again, you got to trust your instinct. If it don't feel right, it ain't right. But so you know, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you that are moving about or relocating around. We love it. I do. I love it. So whether you just have a question, whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Love to hear from y'all. We got you covered. Number 4 on the list for problems to avoid when buying a home, water damage. Water damage presents a unique challenge because it's difficult to know the extent of the damage without removing walls or tearing apart ceilings. Done that before in my life. There are nefarious, love that word, nefarious sellers out there, and it's been known for some of them to try and hide those water leaks. You see a neighbor, you ask them what's up. You'll be surprised what you hear. With water, yup, I said it. That's my Baltimore accent. I say water, 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 water. This is a fact. You can't always tell what's happening until you close on that sale of that house. You got to go in eyes wide open. Keep this in mind. Number 1, structural weakness. Water damage can compromise the structural integrity of a home, leading to weakened foundation, walls, floors. That can result, come on now, costly repairs and potential safety hazards. Mold and mildew. Number 2, persistent water damage creates an ideal environment for mold and mildew growth, which can pose serious health risks and require expensive remediation efforts. What is that? Electrical hazards. Number 3, water intrusion can affect electrical systems, increasing the risk of short circuits, electrical fires, and other dangerous situations. Repairing water damaged electrical systems can be both complex and costly. That's a fact. Some of those words for me just run together. I can't help myself. Number 5, low quality house flip. House flipping has become an industry, but home renovations require specific skills and experience, which some prospective amateur flippers lack. A lot of amateur flippers out there, folks. I'm telling you, beware. Just because a house looks pretty, looks great on the surface, doesn't mean the previous owner did solid work. Good chances they didn't.
We fix it up and sell it for a huge profit.
Be sure to check out the quality of the renovations before you buy. Order a home inspection. Best money you will ever spend. Keep this in mind. 1, superficial renovations. Often, house flippers focus on cosmetic updates for a quick sale, neglecting essential repairs. A home that looks good on the surface but has underlying issues. My father always said, look, you can paint a trash can all day long, but guess what? At the end of the day, it's still a trash can. Number 2, substandard materials. That's a fact. To cut costs, flippers always, more than likely, will use cheap materials that won't stand the test of time, leading to frequent repairs and replacement costs down the line. Number 3, unlicensed work. Okay, surprise, surprise. Some flippers may hire unlicensed contractors, they do, or do the work themselves without proper permits. Fact, resulting from subpar workmanship that could fail to meet building codes and pose safety risks. Look, I'm not saying they're all bad, but you got to go in there eyes wide open. I know I sound redundant, but it's a fact. Number 6, for problems with homes that should shout, buyer beware. Extensive wall and ceiling cracks. Cracks in the walls or ceilings, they might be merely cosmetic. For example, the paint might have aged or cracked over time, but don't simply assume those cracks are cosmetic before you buy. They might signify a bigger problem, such as a foundation issue or termite damage. I know you want it, but you got to be smart. You got to bring it down. You got to slow down a little bit. Keep this in mind. 1, structural concerns. Large or numerous cracks in the walls and ceilings can indicate serious structural issues such as foundation settling, shifting, which may require costly repairs. 2, water damage. Indicators, come on now. Cracks can also be a sign of water damage, which can weaken the integrity of the walls and ceilings and lead to mold growth and other issues, other problems. How about this one? Number 3, aesthetic and resale impact. Visible cracks, that dog don't hunt, can detract from the home's appearance and reduce its resale value, making it harder to sell in the future without addressing these underlying issues. Come on now. Number 7 will blow you away. High radon levels. Can't see it, can't smell it. Radon, you ready? Is a radioactive gas that occurs naturally due to a breakdown of uranium in the soil. Unfortunately, it's also toxic to humans. Radon can move into the home through cracks in the foundation or other small holes. Listen to me. Some areas are more prone than other areas in the state of Maryland. State of Maryland EPA has a radon zone map online. Check it out. Keep this in mind. Health risk. This is serious. Radon is radioactive gas that can accumulate in homes, and long-term exposure is the second leading cause of lung cancer in America after smoking. High radon levels pose significant health risks to occupants. That's real. Testing and mitigation costs. Detecting radon requires specialized testing, and if high levels are found, mitigation systems can be installed. These systems, they can be costly and require ongoing maintenance. Resale challenges. Number 3, homes with known radon issues can be harder to sell, as potential buyers may be wary of the health risk, real fact, and the costs associated with mitigation. Oh, here's a fact. It's the other 99% agents out there that give the 1% a bad name. Shout out to my colleagues. Not getting the attention you need or tired of all that fake cheerleading? Come on. At Mark A. Ritter and Associates of Sachs Realty, we will give you the attention that you need to excel. In fact, how about this? Sachs Realty is dominating social media, and we can help you take your career to that next level. I need help. Back at it. Number 8, for problems to avoid when purchasing a home, don't settle. Number 8, plumbing problems. Plumbing issues usually require the services of a professional. Come on. The last thing you want to do is to mess up plumbing system for the entire house. I have no clue about plumbing.
Well, to be honest, I never got around to ordering that part for you.
Keep this in mind. Water damage. Number 1, faulty plumbing can lead to leaks and water damage, which can be costly to repair. I hate water leaks. Health hazards. Issues like lead pipes or sewage backups can pose serious health risks. That happens. I've seen it. Repair costs. Plumbing repairs can be expensive, especially major work needing to replace old or damaged pipe. How about the main line coming into your house? Number 9, extensive termite damage. This is real. Termite damage can be fixable, but it might require extensive repairs. You might have to replace entire sections of a home. Seen that happen.
Call the exterminator.
Fact, I walked away from a listing one time because the seller wanted to hide the extensive termite damage on the floor joists throughout the home. No thank you. I would rather stand in a bread line. My rules: clarity, execution, and integrity. No exceptions. Keep this in mind. How about this one? Number 1, structural integrity. Termites, little bitty termites, they can cause significant damage to the wooden structure of a home, compromising its structural integrity and leading to costly repairs. That's a fact. Hidden infestations. Termite damage is often not visible until it becomes severe, meaning there could be extensive hidden damage that requires professional inspection and treatment. How about repairs? Ongoing costs. Even after initial treatment, termite infestation, they may require ongoing monitoring and maintenance to ensure the pests don't return, adding to the long-term costs of home ownership. Bottom line, the process of choosing a home is very personal. What may not be a big deal for you may be a deal breaker for somebody else. Regardless of how many repairs you're willing to handle, it's important to know what to expect before you purchase a home. Your ability to opt out, if it's not right, is everything. Some sellers, they may be engaged in a process and be more than willing to correct any deficiencies. It's true. You have the right, you got to know what to look for though. You can do this so that you don't waste a lot of money. Remember, a house is more than a place to live. It's your future. Don't gamble with it. Slow down. I'll say this, the Maryland housing market continues to move in your favor. So let me ask you this, where do you want to live? Get excited. This is about your home, your new home. Maryland has it all. Country, suburban, beach, mountains. No clue? Check out our next video, living in Anne Arundel County. Water lifestyle all day long, and I love Anne Arundel County. But you know it, I love my Baltimore.